calling all you women who are go-getters, ladies who do all the things and seem to have it all together. Business leaders, mothers, volunteers, and household managers who get things done. You ladies give everything to everyone every day. You're 100% committed, you're loyal, and you're driven. But you're also exhausted, stressed out, overwhelmed, and just generally feel like crap. Let me introduce you to Self Care for Female Leaders. This program specializes in helping you female leaders prioritize self care without sacrifice. Your coach will help you streamline your schedule, get clear on your goals and priorities, and help you learn to fuel your body for the lifestyle you want to live. This program makes time for you easy to find. It eliminates stress, it increases your energy, and helps you finally feel like the badass you are. So if you're ready to ditch the stress and start feeling more like yourself again, click the link to schedule a discovery call today.
I am sure you have heard and have seen your kids say, but I don't know where this goes. And so where does it end up? It ends up all over the house. And you try to corral it as the mom, as the parent. You try to say, this crap is everywhere. I need to get rid of it. And they say, no, it's my treasure. Or your husband comes home and he dumps stuff on the table and you go, hun, go put this away, but he doesn't have a place for it. And then we end up with a house full of all these nicky-nacky treasures that nobody can get rid of, but they don't belong anywhere either. Enter the happy hack for today. Every single person in your household, let me rephrase that. Every living being in your household needs a junk drawer. Every
their own junk drawer?
Person, their own junk drawer. So granted, every kitchen tends to have that catch-all drawer where you have the tape and the stapler and the screwdriver and the things that just don't really have a home, but you need them on occasion. I'm talking every single person, every single living being, like including your dog, your cat, your hamster, whatever you have, they need a junk drawer. Because there are things that just, they don't really have a home, or they're transitional enough that they don't need a home, but you still want them for right now. You still need them for right now. And so they need a home that isn't exclusively for what it is. It just needs a temporary home until you lose interest in it, until you use it, until you give it to somebody else, until you take it back to work. Every single living thing in your household needs a junk drawer. So that when you say this needs to be put away and they go, but I don't know where it goes, you can say, then go put it in your junk drawer. Now, you might not want to call it a junk drawer because then you hurt feelings and offend. My kids hate it when I call it their junk drawer. Mom, these are my treasures.
I was going to say, it's a treasure box.
It's a treasure box. So get every single living thing in your home some kind of bin, box, drawer. I don't care what it is. It's unique to you and your situation. Everybody needs one. And you as the parent can set the parameters and say, you get one this big. End of story. If it's too full, it's time to empty out the treasure box. It's time to empty out the junk drawer. So you've given yourselves parameters to say you can have this much extra junk. But once it's full. And no, you cannot have 5 junk drawers in your house. So every person in the house gets a junk drawer because every person needs that fluctuation. Every person needs a little bit of ownership, and every person needs the time to process little treasures, just little things here and there, especially kids, but give them to yourself, your spouse, your pet, everything. Everybody in the house needs a junk drawer.
Can I add that Home Goods had really awesome stuff like that for pets around Christmas time?
Yes.
There's like little cute bins that your puppy can put
adorable. Yes. And seriously, like don't limit it to just people, because I have organized so many houses that is like these cat toys just end up all over the house. Why? Because the cat doesn't have a junk drawer. Get the freaking cat a freaking junk drawer and you'll solve the problem. Give it a home. It doesn't have to be a specific home just for the mouse that ends up all over the house. Give it a bin, and that way the little, your dogs, your little dogs, footy, the paw protectors for winter and the little life jacket over the summer and all of those little things that just kind of end up collecting, they still need a junk drawer. So give them a junk drawer, but realize that, it's fun to dote on our animals. So that's why we have those parameters. But then the people have the emotional compound as well. So give yourself the time to say, hey, this is fun. I'm not done with it yet, but I don't need to give it a permanent home. So I'm going to put it in my little junk drawer so that it can make me happy for the next 3 weeks. And then, I can move on. But give yourself the time to process those things and give yourself a place to have a home for things that don't need a permanent home.
Love it. Ashley just gave you permission to buy a bin.
Hurry. Go buy one.
Go buy
one. And say, my professional organizer told me I could. So there. You get one too.
Love it. Thanks, Ash.